The Army Authority and the Federal Ministry of Works, Power and Housing have come out to clear the air on an altercation that ensued on Banana Island following the visit of the Chief of Army Staff to the proposed site of Apple Island. Now, while responding to the claim by the resident that their privacy was invaded, the Chief of Civil Military Affairs, Major General Nuhu Angbazo, says the visit was purely in good faith and wonders why the Army boss was resisted on the public assets. This is an actual footage of residents of Banana Island addressing what they claimed as an invasion of their private estate by military personnel. On June the 2nd, the Army Chief, Lieutenant General TOKUNBO, had come to see the proposed site of Apple Island, a project by the Nigeria Army Property Limited, which could only be accessed through Banana Island.
I think what is evident here is that there's a certain amount of disaffection. Maybe because of approach. And that's the reason nobody's going to stop an island from emerging. But I think no problem that cannot be solved through discussion.
So I came here to see it, to see the general area first of all. For now, nothing is going to happen without following the due process to consult you.
To get further insight into the area of dispute, Channels Television Eyewitness report paid a visit to Banana Island. TOKUNBO WAHAB, a resident, tells us why they had to speak up in the face of perceived intimidation, citing some documents which give them right to the area of dispute.
Now, don't forget, this is part of the estate land approved for recreation area and jetty, and that signage out there will show you. We have the approval from Federal Ministry of Works and Housing as far back as 2012. We had the approval from NIWA, Inland Waterways to Landfill, for jetty. Now, they want to use the same place. They came in here with brute of these military men, pull down all the works we've done, raise their signage, and then just to come and reclaim this place and use the same entry and exit point.
The implication is that the shopping mall, green areas, and children playing fields will have to give way for the proposed Apple Island to take off in spite of the already overstretched facility of the island.
We are not against them having their Apple Island. No, we can't say that when we know we have such a shortage of houses. But you can now destroy one, like Banana Island for God's sake, and then start Apple Island. And we're saying this with benefit of hindsight. First Tag today is a no-no. Lekki one today is a no-no. Even the old Ikoyi, some 5, 6, 7 years ago, you see people taking a walk, brisk walk, cycling in the mornings and the evening. You can't do that anymore in the old Ikoyi. Old GRA, the same thing, because people fail to take ownership.
But the issues we have that is the estate is already overbuilt. This wasn't the original plan for the estate. And our sewage, our water, our light and everything is overused, or I don't know how to say it. And the problem that we have is that we're meant to have maybe a couple of houses on a plot, but now we have a lot of townhouses. So the estate, I don't know what the capacity is meant to be. Let's imagine it's meant to be 1,000. We have about 5,000 now. And the road is so narrow. And there are other estates coming up on Banana Road that I don't know how we'll be able to cope when Banana is fully occupied.
While dismissing the claim of an invasion, the military authority views this differently. According to the Chief of Civil Military Affairs, Major General Nuhu Angbazo, the project keys into the federal government housing development program.
It wasn't an invasion. Some of these terminologies really, are really uncalled for. The Chief of Army Staff with 2 other staff officers, senior officers, just went on a fact-finding mission to actually see what, the proposed project was. It's a welfare project. It's a project that, has to do with development And the only access way actually was through Banana Island. But this is a public asset. And so, you know, for a group that supposedly is representing the community to mobilize a few people and, you know, stop the Chief of Army Staff and, you know, that really, you know, it's not an issue for contention whatsoever. If there are any grievances, if there are any issues that are there are processes and procedures which we have followed. And a public asset like an access road, which has been approved of and everybody uses, there is no reason why, you know, the chief and his entourage cannot use to access the project.
He, however, hopes the issue will be amicably resolved in order to promote good neighborliness.
In fact, as we speak now, the Nigerian Army Property Limited is building a police post, a security post that will be handed over to the security agency so that we can enhance, you know, the security of that area. We hope that there will be a very robust relationship in which we can partner together and, you know, just enjoy the cordial civil-military relations.
With the status of the accessed area still unclear, we visited the Federal Controller Housing in Lagos for clarification.
They are yet to even be fully regular. I mean, these are things that they got verbal approval for, so to say. There's no written paper. I've been trying to regularize it for them, but it's still, that's where it stands. This place here, this whole place.
If the area of dispute is not allocated to the residents of Banana Island, how come they have a document to support their claims?
There were plans by the federal government to do a phase 2 of Banana Island. That's much. But so far, as I know, it's still on the drawing board. That particular place was not given to the residents' association. It's still a lay-by that was left there in case this other project decides to take off. So that place has been left vacant. And to the best of my knowledge, I remember recently, myself and my zonal town planning officer on our routine inspection, we noticed the structure coming up there, and I actually marked it for demolition.
At the moment, the various parties are expected to follow the path of peace and work out an implementable plan that will ensure better infrastructure and good neighborliness when the project eventually takes off.